It's not that it was a must win. We wanted to finish strong this season. We want to try to win every game, as we always say. We had the chance to be able to get to second place. It's not up to us, it depends on San Antonio. But every game for us is important, and we wanted to get a win, of course, and get 3 more points. And I was very content with the performance today of the team. I think it was one of the best games we have played so far this year.
Based on the fact that you didn't finish with the win, how do you think that this game will carry on to the playoffs, as far as the momentum and the good feeling of the guys of the team?
No, the feeling is good. I think we deserve more. Some instances in the game we did some good things, and I think we're optimistic about getting into the playoff, but we have one more match to play before the playoff. But I was very content with what the guys were able to give in the game.
It's just your thoughts on the kind of end of the game scuffle there.
It's just a consequence of a bad referee, and the league needs to do something better because every single game we get these kind of situations. How can it be that we finish the game and they take away 1 minute from when they play? When they score the goal, then the minutes don't count anymore. So for me, this is not professional, this is not good enough, and the league is responsible as well to make sure that we have very better referees. Because at the end, all that is a product of the situation that the referee couldn't manage the game.
It's also not the first time, Gio, that there has been mismanagement this year of the clock. I recall the game a few weeks ago where they announced 5 minutes and then there's 4 minutes. Is there an issue in particular with PRO or is it the NSL? What exactly is the problem?
I think it has to do with the fact that they come already in their mind in some way thinking that it's the Cosmos, and because it's the New York Cosmos, then I don't know if they're afraid to give us something in our favor, but at the end they go completely opposite. So I think it's not that I'm saying that there's any, conspiracy or anything like that. I think it's something more that probably they come to play against us or to referee, these type of matches, and maybe they want to be too fair to the point that they are too against us. And it's been too many matches already.
What would cause Russell to go after Senna at the end of the match that would have to do with the referee?
It's mismanaged too many opportunities. It's too many, if you constantly are working and you go and you're getting kicked every single time, and then the referee doesn't even call a foul, doesn't give a yellow, but then when we do something, not even it's a foul on Gorski, it's 50-50 ball, and we get a yellow, that creates frustration. Because Senna is accustomed to a much better level of referees. So at the end, this is what happens. And then, he reacts on something that happened with another player. So for me, just the refereeing needs to be more professional. And NASL needs to do a better job to make sure that there's some better referees in these type of games.
2 parts, Gio. First, lastly on this, is there a mechanism where you could potentially appeal that, or is that...
We're definitely going to appeal.
Okay.
We're definitely going to appeal. We have 24 hours to appeal. And we feel that, there's no way that Senna should have gotten a red card. Because there were some other players in their team that instigated, and at the end of the day, they didn't get anything. It's a poor management of the referee that resulted into what happened at the end. If it was better managed, there's no reason. I don't approve this situation for my players. I don't like to finish games like this, especially on a day that is fan appreciation. There's no way that we should finish the game with this. Yeah, there could be frustration that they score in the last minute, but we're not a team that needs to do this at the end.
Switching gears on Maurer, a couple of tough goals that he conceded, get another situation in the first half where he had a bad ball out of the back. Is there concern there, or is it just sort of, he made some brilliant saves too, so it just kind of...
It happens. I mean, today was for Jimmy open down game. He had some great moments of saving some great balls. At the same token, he had some balls in his distribution that was very, very good. But also, he was in other situations a little bit hesitant in some situations. But overall, we have the trust in every player. We trust him tremendously. For us, he's a great goalkeeper, and there's nothing. This is a consequence of situations that happen in the game.
I guess you talk about Jim Mulligan. I know it was his first game to really put Cosmos. Also, I guess just the change for Mwanga coming out, was that kind of tactical or something else?
We felt that at that moment we needed something different. We felt that we needed somebody that can hold a little bit more of the ball on top, and that's why we decided to make a substitution. I think Daniel was having a good game, but it was more a tactical substitution than anything else.
And on Jimmy Mulligan, his first game?
Tremendous performance. You know, you live for these moments. You know, when a player practiced the whole year, is constant, is there, is battling to try to make the 18s, and then all of a sudden he gets a chance and he performs the way he did on his debut as a professional. So these are the good moments. This is what as a coach we hope for from our players, and I'm very proud of his performance today.
I hate to go back, but just, was there any opportunity for you to speak to the referee and address some of your concerns? I know that you usually speak to the linesman about things, but was there any kind of interaction with the referee about the calls today?
No, they were not in any moment open to listen. They just, I think they were stuck in their thoughts, and I think it's all product of the New York Cosmos. I think in some way, at the end of the day, it goes the other way for us. And then they become resistant, so I feel that now NASL needs to step up and needs to be better in assigning referees that are going to come here and referee in a more professional manner.
Gio, if not for that final goal and what happened after, we'd be here talking to you about a brilliant free kick by Marco Senna. Just your thoughts on that, and you had a great vantage point to see it over the wall. Is that just, again, another moment of brilliance from him?
Yeah, no, Marcos is a player that is in a different level. He's able to do those kind of things. Not only he's done it for us, but he's done it in the past for Spain and for Villarreal. That's the quality that he brings, and he had a good performance today. The team overall had a very good game today. There were moments in which at the beginning, before their goal, we kind of started a little bit slow. We made some mistakes, but then when they scored, we became more confident, and at the end we did some good plays. And the team looked confident in some moments. It's a shame that at the end, as you said, it finished with a goal, but that's soccer. Those kind of things happen sometimes.
Hunter Freeman has been consistent throughout the year. He's got the most minutes. He replaced as captain when Carlos is out. He had a great performance today. Talk about his overall performance throughout the year. He was elected Man of the Year, Player of the Year.
Yeah, he had another good game today. He's versatile. He played today as a center back and played very well. He's a leader, and a player that can play on a constant basis and play at a good level. Those that are the kind of players that you want to have on the team. And again, today was very good.
Last two questions, Dave.
Just piggybacking on my colleagues here, with Senna, is there, the landscape here in the United States very well. Is he the best dead ball specialist in America today?
I think he's one of the best. I think for sure. I mean, when he's on the ball, he's very good. So I don't know if he's going to be the best. I think there's some good players in the U.S. now, but no doubt that he's one of the best players in free kick and set plays that is right now playing in the United States.
And going off of Hunter Freeman here, big difference from last year to this year. He's become more vocal, locker room leader. Definitely a different role for him this year. What sparked that kind of change, and what are the changes you've seen in Hunter Freeman, a veteran, over the past year?
I think Hunter has grown. He's matured even more so being here. I think he has taken the role also of one of the leaders, and he feels at home in the team. And I think he cares so much that he's given everything that he has. So he's been outstanding through the entire year.
And just on Hunt, Dennison got the start tonight. It's been, I think, since the beginning of the fall season that he's really been kind of from starting in games. I guess, did you see something from the Rowdies for the reason to kind of start him? And I guess just his overall performance, he really seemed to be finding the space and kind of creating things.
He's been very good in practice, and as we always say, when you are good in practice and you show yourself and you're ready to play, we're going to give you the chance, and he's been doing it through the entire week. At the end, we gave him the chance to start, and he showed a lot of good things during the match. I'm very content with his performance there.